What's up, Game Boys and Girls? Big T here, back with another video, and the war is over. That's right, folks. Nintendo has officially won the console war. As we all know, the Nintendo Switch is about 140 million or so units plus in sales, and it is steadily approaching the PS2, which is the king at this point, 155 million or so units. The Switch will eclipse that. It's crazy. And we all know why the PlayStation 2 actually reached that numbers, because it's a DVD player back in 2000, when DVD players back in 2000 costed $500. I remember mine was about 540 at the time. I had a Panasonic, really nice one, much nicer than the PS2s at the time. But that's why it sold astronomically well. Sony has not reached that number since. The closest being the PS4. I think it topped off at around 120 million or so. But that's it. It's not going to get in higher to that. PS5 projections look to be lower sales than the PS4, and so that's why the war is over, because Sony is going third party. Microsoft has already gone third party. They're going to get even deeper with that. And the last man standing, Nintendo. They may not have been there first. They were pretty close, if you count like the invention of Donkey Kong cabinets, which were right in the thick of the beginning of console gaming, when it first started getting big with Atari and Coleco. So Nintendo was there. They didn't have hardware until '83. Was it '83 or '84 with the Famicom? But that was the crash year, and they survived that, and they solidified themselves and made themselves stronger, and made the gaming market stronger as well. They were instrumental in bringing back console gaming, obviously in North America, or in the Americas, but subsequently also everywhere else, because the strong market here leads to a strong market everywhere. So, yeah, the war is over. Obviously, there's been a lot of hoopla in the last couple of weeks about Microsoft going third party, even though they kind of already have been doing that. They've been doing that on PC for like 5 or 6 years now. They're doing that. They've been also putting certain games onto Switch and PlayStation 4. They have some games over there as well. Obviously, they own companies that have multi-plats that are everywhere currently already. Some games as a service, but they also will be putting new iterations in those franchises onto competing platforms. It's just what they've always said they were going to do. I think it's crazy to think like a Halo or something like that would go, because that is such a Microsoft Xbox game. But the rumors were saying that, but then the rumors backed off, and it's funny because people just took rumor. I said it in the video not too long ago, that people are taking rumors as if they are facts. And it's like, oh, there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke. There's definitely going to be fire. But if everybody's hearing the same smoke, if all these guys are sharing the same information, just because you heard it from 10 different people and they have the same fake smoke, doesn't make the smoke real. Doesn't make the fire real. So they kind of went back on that initial, oh, everything is coming, to, the things we said in the beginning are probably coming, like Hi-Fi Rush, even Pentiment, Sea of Thieves. Looks pretty strong for that one, because they kind of hinted in a tweet. I don't know if it was Rare or the Sea of Thieves Twitter account. I don't know, but they made a little reference to Sony and Nintendo consoles. So, and they're already on PC, obviously. So, yeah, it's kind of funny that we've come to this. Nintendo is gonna hold out as long as they can, not putting their games on other things. And a lot of these fans are mad at certain people in these companies. Some people were mad at Phil. Some people were mad at who's the new guy. Well, he's not new, but he's been around a while. He's kind of interim PlayStation president right now, Tataki, or I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend. But anyway, he recently came out with a statement saying that they want to expand their first party games into multiplats because the revenue just isn't there. So you get mad at this guy. Get mad at yourself. You're the reason that this is happening. It's because you guys don't buy enough games. It's also their fault because their games are so expensive, but it's also because you guys who are hooping and hollering on the interwebs all the time about your team and your plastic, you're not buying enough of these companies' first party games for them to sustain what they're doing. But if you look over at the Nintendo side, you guys are have made fun of Nintendo for decades at this point. But we buy our games. Be mad, bro. We buy our games, especially our first party games. We buy them in the tens of millions. 10, 20, 30, 40. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is at 60 million units sold on one box, being the Switch. So you got to get mad at yourself as well. If you bought enough, then these guys wouldn't be looking for other ways to make money. And like I said, it's also their fault because their games are so expensive. And these guys are always clowning, oh, the Nintendo, they always get away with having low power this. And I'm going to do a video separately on that, how Nintendo gets away with stuff, as these guys put it. But yeah, the console war is over. Nintendo is supreme, reigning supreme. As far as Xbox, I don't care like whether they put over there. I think it's not great for their brand to put their core franchises onto other platforms other than PC, because I don't see PC as a competing piece of hardware, even though some people do. It isn't not yet. It's not convenient enough for the mass market. Everybody has one, but not everybody wants to game on their PC. It's a work device, So a lot of people want to get away from that when they want to go relax and have game time. They don't want to be on their PC again for another 6 hours or whatever it is. So yeah, like that's not a competing platform to them. And as a Nintendo fan, do I care if one day Nintendo puts their games on PC? No, I don't. Why would I care? Like I like Nintendo hardware. And right now it is still niche, and well, not niche, but it is still it provides a really good venue with the whole online, or not online, but the whole ability to be able to take your games everywhere. Right, that is a big thing. Obviously, what is it? Steam jumped on it with the Steam Deck. You have Lenovo Legion Go. They're doing their thing. You have obviously the ROG Ally. You have there's tons of other lesser devices or Ioneos and whatnot out there, portable gaming PCs, because this is how people like the game. They like the game everywhere on the go. They want to be free in this fast-paced world we live in. You can't just wait till you come home and be stuck to your box, or stuck to your table or whatever you do, your setup, your gaming setup. Some people have free time during the day where they like the game, but they can't because their gaming device is at their house. So to be able to take that on the go is kind of the wave of today. And it looks like Microsoft might be stepping into that, making a Switch-like device so they can take their games everywhere. I think that's a good idea. I didn't think it at first, but now looking at what they're trying to do, I think it is a good idea for them to go ahead and make their own proprietary device that serves their games. I think that's a smart move. I think Sony should do it. They probably won't, or if they do, it'll be later to the, later to the party. PlayStation Portal was a dud, and it's not a portal. I mean, whatever. You guys have seen the reviews, you've seen the impressions. It's not a great device, but maybe they'll do another dedicated device as a kind of a sister hardware to the main hardware. Whereas like the Xbox Series S, instead of making that, you could have made a portable console, a portable device that you can take everywhere. That's lower powered, but still can play the games. And that would be a cool thing for them to do, and make a bigger, like an Xbox Series X type of console to be the main console, and then you take the other one on the go. Something like that. That would be a cool thing to do. So we'll obviously Switch 2 I think Nintendo's going to continue with this the Switch concept, just be more powerful hardware. This will be the evolution of the revolution, which was the Nintendo Switch. So it's time, in their timeline for an evolutionary product, and that's what you're going to get. But yeah, the let's wave the flag of victory, and the other guys wave the flag of defeat. You lost. The console war is officially over, and Nintendo is victorious. So yeah, that's my video for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Nintendo, do you think Nintendo is the king? They've won the console war. They're gonna go kicking and screaming before they do the whole multi-plat thing. And currently, because their games are way cheaper to make and they sell way more copies than anybody, they can continue doing what they're doing, at least for right now. We'll see what happens in the future, but they don't have the crazy overhead that a Microsoft or especially a Sony has when it comes to their gaming platforms. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you again for watching and listening, and now see you fools next time. Peace out.